Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. GA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Big man Jarrett Allen challenges all high flyers at the rim. He said nobody likes getting dunked on. People call it a business decision. I don't think about that. My role is to be a rim protector, so I'm going to sacrifice for the team. Whether it's a block or a dunk, either way, I'll be on a highlight. It's a good way of thinking about it. Guys?
Absolutely, David. He knows his role, doesn't he? Thanks for that report. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Zach LaVine is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Russell. Then there's Maxey. And it's Ryder in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for Cleveland, we've got DeAnthony Melton. Also Chris Paul out there. Lou Dort out there with Jarrett Allen. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4-man position. For the teams that are clearly rebuilding, Greg, should they simply play the young guns no matter what, or should they make them earn their minutes?
I think there should be a combination. And as long as guys are pros and really approaching the game the right way, you want to give them an opportunity to grow, and also it gives you a chance to evaluate.
The shot by Paul, no good. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. And there's the drive. There's LaVine. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Paul with the ball. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Now, here's George. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Boy, what a pass. X-ray vision, leadership skills. CP3, a surefire first ballot Hall of Fame.
Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Passes it to Ryder. It's stolen by Allen. To the paint. Releases. Knocked away.
Tough miss, especially since the defense wasn't that strong. I mean, he needs to cash in from there.
One word you can use to describe Jarrett Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
And it's Paul missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Siakam for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Pacers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Kick out to LaVine. Drops one in from the wing.
Boy, Zach LaVine's scoring instincts have him always ready for the catch and shoot.
It's Dort on the wing. It's tipped. Right side, Russell. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
Oh, great ball movement there.
It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. They trail by 6.
Who wants a T-shirt? Fans, your Powerhouse Dance Team. All right, fans, that was the Powerhouse Dance Team.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Floats one. A shot off that time. Nice D from LaVine. Here's Indiana. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Kicks it out to Siakam. To the middle. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Dort wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul for the Cavaliers. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Vanderbilt. Malik Monk comes in for Dort. And it's Noel in for DeAnthony Melton. And the Pacers also making a change. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for Ryder. Now here's Allen. Paul outside. Now Monk. Pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Monk. Over Levine. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Pass to Siakam. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
I'm just so impressed with Siakam's offensive improvement over the years. I mean, he's mastering the ability to play in attack mode.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Chris Paul. Then for the Pacers, Porter's checked in for Zach LaVine. Osman comes in for D'Angelo Russell. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Maxey. Now, here's Monk. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
You know, guys, all it takes is inside positioning. As soon as you give Allen that, it's pretty much a wrap.
Here's Alexander-Walker.
2 minutes.
It out to Siakam.
2 minutes. Indiana foul. Pascal Siakam.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Indiana.
Substitution for the Pacers. DeAndre Jordan.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. .151 left to play in the first. Now the pass to Noel. Screen by Allen. Noel passes to Allen. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Noel, no good.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Over to the left wing. Here's Alexander Walker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Fires for 3. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Heat. 1:06 left in the first. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Isaac outside. Passes to Alexander Walker. Stolen by McDaniels. The feed to Monk. Got a piece of it. Deflects the pass. McDaniels passes to Monk. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
You know he can shoot deep. He also has a nice touch inside, so Monk has a lot of confidence wherever he's shooting the ball from. No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Pass to Noel. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Misses the layup.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
There's McDaniels, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
That was simply the long arms of Otto Porter forcing the miss.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pacers lead by 3. And we'll...
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your power.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring. Simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
On the court right now for the Pacers, they've got Zach LaVine actually out there with Russell. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Ryder in at the 5. Aldridge is screen. Paul passes to Aldridge. LaVine with it. He's picked up by Paul. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Paul. The Cavaliers trail by 6. To the lane. Rebound collected by Ryder. Ryder's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. The kick out to Aldridge. Paul, right side, over Maxey. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to 7 on the bucket from Paul. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
LaVine against Dort. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second personal. You can tell LaVine has a real enthusiasm and flair for the offensive end of the floor. I mean, he loves to fill it up. What he loves even more is taking off for one of his spectacular dunks.
And teams often try to slow down point guards with bigger defenders. But, Greg, you locked up without that edge. How'd you do it?
A little athleticism, Kevin, and a lot of desire.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. 9-point game. Now, here's Melton. He's guarded by Russell. Clock at 4. That one drops for him. Melton's got his first bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Maxey, good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his third assist on the night. Now, here's Melton. He's guarded by Russell. Ball left side. Outside Aldridge. Oh, good with the triple.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Here's Ryder. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 9 points. Paul can't get it to go.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
There's LaVine, and the jam by LaVine.
Boy, I got a strong feeling that LaVine's teammates are loving this. Zach has been on an offensive tear tonight.
Timeout called, Cleveland. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Aldridge. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. Monk's checked in for Melton. And it's Noel in for Chris Paul. Here's Dort. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And it's the Pacers' ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Moves back up. Oh, and he pucks it off the glass. Wow. Down low. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hand.
Isaac kicks to Russell. Isaac right side. From the low block. And it's off the back rim. No good. For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to the Heat. Cleveland moving the ball around. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender.
Yeah, that was a tough, gritty, sandpaper-like finish.
Here's Isaac. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Russell with it. Now guarded by Monk. It's Russell with the drive.
Boy, that expansive reach of Allen. I mean, so good at positioning himself and using his length and timing to stifle shooting.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Osman comes in for Zach LaVine, and Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for D'Angelo Russell.
House dance team, make some noise.
Here's Osman. Jordan trying to free himself up. Second chance shot. Doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Allen. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Dort attacking. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Alexander-Walker passes to Porter. Misses the three. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Feeds it to McDaniels. Isaac with the steal.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Jordan inside. Pass to Alexander-Walker. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Indiana out in front, up 5. A chance back. 24. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming...
And looking at the Nets matchup, it should be a tight one. These are evenly matched teams in terms of personnel and coaching. It's the kind of game that's...
All right, now let's get into our game. It ended up being a strong first half for the Indiana Pacers. And that'll do it for the...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
D'Anthony Melton out there with Paul. And there's Jared Allen. Then it's Lou George. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Dort passes to Paul. And here is Allen. On the wing, Melton. Allen, a screen on Russell. Back to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Boy, nice mobility from the 5. Allen is very active offensively.
Pacers leading by 3. Russell dishes to LaVine. Shoots over George. Nice defense from George. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Cavaliers. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Back to Dort. For the tie. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
And Lou Dort has made a name for himself on defense. Viewed as a superstar stopper, well, he's earned it with his play.
The drive by Siakam. The steal. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Paul passes to Allen. Melton with the ball. Back to Dort. There's a screen over LaVine. Shot clock resets for the Cavaliers. Vanderbilt's shot is good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Here's Maxey. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Great the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden. He does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turn it into a great shutdown defender.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Aldridge comes in for Jared Allen. And it's Malik Monk in for Dort. Now, here's Monk. He's guarded closely. Can't hit that one. Nice D from Levine. Indiana leading by 3. And there's the pass to Russell. Passes it to Maxey. Here's the 3. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Pass to Aldridge. Now Melton. For the tie. And they get it back. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Paul. And Aldridge slams it in.
CP3 is so good orchestrating out of that set. I mean, he is really one of the gurus of the pick and roll.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Cleveland. Noel comes in for Melton. And some changes here for the Pacers. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul.
Chris Paul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here is Porter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And Aldridge with the block.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
Here's Noel.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Paul. He kicks to McDaniels. And they recover it. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Osman, the pass to Jordan. 1:41 left in the third. And he makes good on the layup. Jordan's got his first points of the night. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
For the tie. Shots good by Noel. It's a tie ball game.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Here's Isaac. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
So they take the lead. Noel's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. On defense, Cleveland. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Jordan.
There's the versatility of all disrupting the shot, showing how valuable he can be at the defensive end.
Noel passes to Aldridge. 32 seconds left in the third. And it's blocked by Jordan. Here's Osman. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He gets it in there. Jordan's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
Offense in the paint is what his coaching staff is looking for from Jordan.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
16 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Maxey. Jordan kicks to Porter. Back to Jordan. Shoots over McDaniel. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really...
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pacers lead by 2. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for Indiana, we've got Maxey. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Ryder in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
Maxey passes to Ryder. Over Allen. Ryder, no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Melton. The offensive rebound. Here's Allen. Missed for the first time this game. He's 5 for 6. Here's LaVine. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Melton finds Monk. Lays it up off the glass.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And over the years, LaVine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
There's the drive. The shot by Monk is no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
All checked in for Cleveland. Russell, he's checked in for Indiana. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Their next game, playing at home, as the Nets come into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. And they take the lead. LaVine's got 19 points.
LaVine is such a really good shooter from deep. You can't allow him to be alone at the arc.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Ball outside. Melton feeling it out a bit. Crafty move. Takes it inside.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And it's Russell in the corner. Over Paul. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
So free throws for Russell. Something we should be saying often for the next decade or more.
And so Russell hits them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
And here is Paul. Outside, Dort. Melton kicks to Paul. Over in the corner, Dort. Allen trying to break free. Traps in the tray. Dort's got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Wow, what a clever pass that time by Chris Paul.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Outside, Russell beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Inside, Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And guys, Allen is certainly in the zone. I mean, he's found his rhythm. And when he does that, he'll stay with it. He won't let up.
LaVine against Dort. Right side, LaVine. Russell inside. He's guarded by Melton. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
To the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Siakam. And a fast break now. The Pacers. Paul with the steal. Cleveland moving the ball around. Pocket 6. No good on that one. So Indiana will take it the other way. Maxey passes to LaVine. And the three ball is good. And it's a 3-point Pacer lead.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. A baseline J, and it's Russell with the rebound. And here are the Pacers now. And the pass to Maxey. Drills it from outside. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise for T-shirt time. Fans, your powerhouse dance team.
Here's Melton. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul with the ball. Over Maxey. Offensive rebound. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty. There's 10 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. You got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Make some noise. Let's go.
Here's Dort. Count it! A tremendous three to tie it up.
You know, on defense, even on an inbounds play, you can't leave three-point shooters alone on the perimeter. They paid for it there.
T-shirt. Fans, your powerhouse dance team.
Here's Russell. Passes it to Maxey. Buries the triple.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
So a close game sees Indiana take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much. Pascal, you've been getting stops, getting out and running. What is working defensively?
Our energy was where we wanted to be. And that's how we got to play every single night. We can't come in and not play that way because that's the way we play. So we got to play like that every single night. And it starts with me. You know, like I have to bring my team to that energy level every single night. And, you know, I'm going to try my best to do that.
It was successful tonight, man. Congratulations on the...
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Hold up. Yo. What it is, it's that skin look colored in, riding in, double, that's that color in, pulling in, that 400 grand. I just ordered this, Switzerland,
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sport. Hey, Allie.
BA, we've seen smaller.
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Jackson out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Wagner. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's Jones in at the point. And for the Pacers, Zach LaVine out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Maxey. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Pass to Wagner. And right around this time of the year, Doris, it can be easy to lose focus. But these mid-season games are just as important as any.
Well, consistency is always the thing teams are in search of. And it doesn't matter whether we're just tipping off or you're approaching the All-Star break. It's about, are you paying attention to detail? Are you leaning on the habits built? Because every game counts the same in the standings. A win is a win and a loss is a loss. What a fantastic finish by Zach LaVine. Contact, yeah, I can finish through that.
Gobert on the high post. And Gobert with the stuff.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
And LaVine, here we go. And LaVine throws it down.
Well, you love the footwork of LaVine, the ability to shift pace, tough cover on the drive.
Out left to the wing. Here's Wagner. Tipped. Here's Maxey, averaging around 6 a game. And the shot goes down.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Jones. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Shoots over Siakam. Jones misses. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Pass to Maxey. Over Wagner. Offensive rebound. LaVine. Outside for Russell. To the left side wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Siakam. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
The 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Boy, when you think about D'Angelo Russell, you get such incredible shot creation. This guy can attack from close or from range. He's got versatility in how he goes about producing points.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Jackson. Rozier with it. Jackson the screen. Rozier with it. Siakam covering. Rozier can't get it to go. And with Russell, there is no easy answer for how to defend him, Doris.
Yeah, you forget the size he brings to the guard position. 6'4" and faster than most players. Russell can do a lot of damage no matter who's checking him. I mean, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
What's a t-shirt? All right, look who's coming out of the court.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
All right, fans.
Rozier outside.
Make some noise, fans.
Outside Jones. Right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer Rozier. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
An improved shooter from downtown. Rozier has been consistent in adding this to his game over the years.
Outside LaVine. Drives to the hoop. Oh, wow!
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, LaVine has got a creative streak.
And how about our AT&T 5G slam cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Rozier can't get it to go.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Here's Maxey. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Pass to Jones. Rozier against Russell. And it's in there. Rozier's got 5.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
A new lineup here for Indiana. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Looney's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Finney-Smith comes in for Jackson. O'Neal, he's checked in for Wagner. And it's McConnell in for Jones. Now here's Isaac. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Brooklyn has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. McConnell left side. On the wing, Rozier. Outside, Finney-Smith. And the three off target. Indiana leading. On the wing, Porter. Lets it go from deep. Gets the three ball to go.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Brooklyn shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Isaac against McConnell. Over Isaac. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
Isaac using every bit of that 6'10 frame to send it back.
And the dunk by Isaac.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And the Nets with possession here after the basket by Indiana. Here's Rozier. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. And it's Indiana's ball. It's a 14-point game. From downtown. Can't hit that one. And so it's Indiana up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And
all right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on to get live.
And the 6'1 guard, undrafted out of Arizona.
It's all about just reading the way.
Randy's always lurking.
Yeah, and that anticipation, in part, a product of his great IQ. I mean, his father's a highly successful college coach, and believe you me, it helps.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. Quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
They've got Jonathan Isaac. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Otto Porter, and it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. LaVine against McConnell. 6 to shoot. It's LaVine with a drive. Here's Isaac. Another shot. Here's Siakam. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
This is a real strength of Siakam's game, the ability to extend possessions and get second chance points on the board.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
There's Jackson with the 3, and that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2 for Indiana. They've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Isaac's shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Russell against McConnell. Jackson with it. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Jackson with a screen on LaVine. Jones. Jackson gets the bucket.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11 guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Ball stolen. McConnell with it. Siakam covering. McConnell against Siakam. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You know, what we call a smart foul. A part of the game for sure, but maybe not exactly what Dr. Naismith intended with the rules. Doris, any of those types of fouls you'd look to discourage?
BA, the first one that comes to mind are the take fouls to stop the fast break. That would be at the top of my list. Because what you have potentially on every play, particularly if NBA players get out in transition, is the absolutely mind-blowing dunks, the athleticism on display. So similar to European basketball, take away those take fouls that stop transition.
Here's Ryder. Count that one. And the Pacers lead by 12.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Wagner with the drive. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Wagner's got his first bucket in this one.
I'll tell you, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
Outside for Russell. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Looney comes in for Jackson, and it's Rozier in for McConnell. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
In 2016, the NBA Players Association made history, voting to extend health insurance to retired players with at least 3 years of service. Chris Paul said, quote, "They paved the way for our game. This is just the little that we could do. Whenever my tenure is up as president of the union, that will be easily the greatest achievement." Brian?
Boy, that is big time, Allie. Good stuff there. Thank you for that.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
Finney Smith checked in for Rudy Gobert. Pass to Rozier. Charity stripe shot. That's short off the rim.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
You know, at this point in his career, we talk about DeAndre Jordan as a role player, but it wasn't that long ago that he was a first-team All-NBA player. In the right situation, this guy can do great things.
For Indiana, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Jordan up top to the right side. Here's Maxey.
2 minutes remaining.
Tries again.
2 minutes.
Jordan misses.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
Pass to Wagner. Rozier, right side. Back to Wagner. Outside Jones. Shoots over Maxey. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And the thing about Jordan, he has elite specialties.
That's exactly right. One of the league's leading rebounders for so many years. A defensive anchor. A guy who sets incredible screens. This is why stars love to play alongside him.
And the Nets call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
A minute 15 left to play in the half. Wide open. Looney grabs a miss. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Rozier. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Rozier's got 7 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the second quarter. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Jordan. It's good. And the Pacers lead by 12.
You can see why DeAndre Jordan, for his career, over 65% field goal shooting. So close, so easy.
Pass to Rozier. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Fires the three. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Ryder can't get it to go.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Wagner for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Indiana now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. How about
19?
Okay, Allie, appreciate it.
It is not looking good for those bottom teams, fellas.
Not looking good. And I can say one thing, they're looking better than Shaq's feet, though.
First of all, I just got my pedicure and my feet are looking pretty. Would you like to see them?
How many people does it take to do a pedicure on you?
12. 1 for each toe.
1 for each toe. That's good stuff.
Whatever. They call me Twinkle Toes in the salon. Okay.
1 for each toe.
Yeah, ha, 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 ha.
Good. I knew I'd get a laugh out of you. All right, and discussing that first half now, Zach LaVine just seemed to be everywhere, really leading the charge.
His shooting says it all. He's been a force at the offensive end. No one has had an answer for him, at least a good answer. Who knows what it takes to break his rhythm? No one's been able to step up.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Zach LaVine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So on the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Tyus Jones, Jaren Jackson out there with Wagner. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Rozier in at the 2. Outside LaVine. 5 on the clock. Siakam outside. Siakam, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Jones. Pass to Jackson. They set a pick. Rozier outside. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And guys, this has got to be more of a team effort. Right now, he's playing all for himself.
Outside LaVine. Buries it from 3. LaVine's got 11.
Well, Zach LaVine, with or without the basketball, such a dangerous scorer. You can see how prepared he is off the catch.
Pass to Rozier. Jackson, the screen. Inside. And the dunk by Jackson.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
One thing you can give Terry Rozier credit for are those fast hands. You must keep the ball locked up when he's around because he's always hunting for his next steal.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Jones. Now here's Jackson. There's the 3. The shot, no good. So Indiana will take it the other way. And Rozier's quickness as a defender does much more than just create turnovers.
Yeah, he's tough to shake off when he's covering you. I mean, he puts constant pressure on the shooters and doesn't allow them to take comfortable shots.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul. Brooklyn timeout call. All right, look who's coming out.
Isaac, he's checked in for Indiana. Porter Jr. comes in for Maxey. O'Neal, he's checked in for Brooklyn. McConnell comes in for Jones. Back to Gobert. Jackson outside. Pass to McConnell. Jackson outside. Now McConnell. Clock at 6. Three-pointer Rozier. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And Gobert with a block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Rozier, the pass to McConnell. Here's Gobert. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. Gobert's got 8 points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outside for Porter. Pass to Siakam, and stolen by Gobert. And he lobs it up, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. Here's Siakam, and then Siakam with the jam.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
McConnell passes to Rozier. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Looney's checked in for Gobert. And Finney-Smith subbed in for Rozier. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock, Jackson gets the bucket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Pass to McConnell.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Looney, high post. Just 5 to shoot. For 3. Deflected.
Well, that's the energy and effort that D'Angelo Russell brings on the defensive end. This guy has got the ability to be a factor there.
Levine gets the bucket. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Indiana.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Back to Finney-Smith. McConnell against Russell. He shoots it. And that one hits the back iron.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Russell against McConnell. Back to O'Neal. There's Jackson with the 3. It doesn't go for him. So Indiana will take it the other way. Here's Porter. Outside for Levine. There's 42 seconds left in the third. The ball's knocked loose. Back to Russell. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Russell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. McConnell outside. Outside Finney-Smith. O'Neal on the wing. He's guarded by Porter. Back to O'Neal. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Rejected by Siakam.
Now that size and length. Pascal Siakam is not now, not
here. Now Jordan. 3 seconds left. That one doesn't drop. Zach LaVine. He's been the guy making things happen for the Indiana Pacers. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They haven't found an answer for him yet. We'll be right back.
Fans, your Pace Mix.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Jetty Osman. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Maxey. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Wagner. Outside for Rozier. Wagner up top. The 3-ball.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
And the Nets miss again. And Maxey, here we go. It's blocked by Gobert. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Osman. Back to Maxey. Picked it out of midair. Fast break, Brooklyn. It's stolen by Isaac. Pass to Maxey. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Osman. Looney grabs a miss for Brooklyn. They've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Jones drives in. Oh, rejected by Isaac. Here's Osman. Oh, swiped away. All alone on the break. Here's Wagner. Rips down the breakaway slam.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Your base fans.
Outside Levine. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Looney. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Pacers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Levine finds Russell. Back to Levine. Five to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Here's Russell, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Nets have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Outside Jones. Pass to Wagner. Gobert with a screen on Levine. And it's Wagner off the drive. Shots blocked. And they'll keep possession. Here's Maxey. Russell from outside. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it could be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
Here's Isaac. Brooklyn with the board. Looney's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rozier outside. Looking to end this cold spell. The rebound by Ryder. Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. It's tipped. Here's Levine. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
You know, I like that mentality by Levine. Taking it inside, mixing it up a little bit.
At the line for Indiana, Zach LaVine, 2.
That free throw good from Levine. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
He is too good a mid-range shooter to leave him that open.
And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And Brooklyn's shooting a rough 29% from the field here. To the inside, Wagner, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Russell against Rozier. Pass to Maxey. There's the triple. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of D'Angelo Russell on display. How crafty at finding ways to score.
Russell against Rozier. Now here's Jones. Rozier outside. Pass to Jackson. Let's go with a three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
First team foul. One of the jewels at the top of that 2018 draft. Jackson has made a huge impact at both ends, and he's still reaching his full potential.
With efforts to grow the game in Europe and Asia and Africa, really everywhere from the NBA. Grant, how do you see the future of this game?
Well, I think it lies in the young international stars. I mean, you see guys like Luka and Nikola Jokic from Europe and Joel Embiid from Africa. I think we'll see more and more of that as the league and the popularity of basketball grows overseas. I mean, those guys will have the drive and the examples to succeed overseas.
A minute 15 left to play in the fourth quarter.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pacers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And they've now won themselves a 2-1 advantage in this season series. We'll see if it's the same story when these two meet one last time.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Zach LaVine.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Back to Alexander Walker. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. For three, O'Neal. Pacers with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Stolen by Jackson. And here's McConnell. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Exit the building carefully.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K.
I'ma leave you mesmerized. She take 5 on me. Yeah, I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. Yeah, I ain't complacent, I'm chasing, you know that you ride for me. Yeah, she's so strong, yeah, she's so numb, yeah. Should we take 5 on me? I know she bugging, her intentions only to ride with me. And yeah, she gon' roll the dice for me. Yeah. And yeah, she gon' do it twice for me. Yeah.
From a back block on the east side, piece of wall. Out on Leroy with the on piece. It's gangsta. On the end. Came through on the way to 400 soups. Bubble goose to put up in a couple scoops. On double loop. Trouble at the W, what's up with you? We hunting too. Still plotting and scheming on the cat, daydreaming. Pray, reeking, lips moving you. For the same reasons you ever sold 100, then spent it all in the same weekend. Chill, let the rape creep in the broken 8 pieces. Double C's on the sway sneakers, I kicked the bill. Who you be, where you brought from, I had the pill.
We was selling, and we was selling. They ain't never stick. Y'all had dreams, we really measure. Was moving fast as we quit. Any beat I'm on, I gotta get my off. Your watch ain't cost 30 and up. Take that off. Then the culture like Eric Bischoff. Big making my call. They on Google, they wonder what I got rich off. They see me pulling off in that dawn, the top lift off. The kid from May Street that used to let us off, now I'm the big boss. I dropped the bag, I had you. Don't speak, but you can tell that he dangerous. He just aims steady. Got a minivan, Chevys and with my city tuck every chain. Getting